like a vow, like nothing could break us down. Forever rolled so easily off your lips to me. We built our dreams and future tense with blind confidence. Never thought I'd live to see what forever means. I didn't know that word could bend or shatter in the end. What happens when forever ends? When always breaks and never mends? When every promise turns to past and nothing's meant to last? We were certain we were strong. Now I'm learning I was wrong, and I'm still standing where it began. When forever ends, your ring still leaves a faded mark, like a ghost around my heart. The future we were building high fell without goodbye. You said we'd fight through anything, through every storm it brings. But somewhere in the pouring rain, you stopped saying my name. I tried to hold what slipped away, but forever wouldn't stay. What happens when forever ends? When always breaks and never mends? When every promise turns to past and nothing's meant to last? We were certain we were strong. Now I'm learning I was wrong, and I'm still standing where it began. When forever ends. If I could go back to that night when forever felt right, I'd ask us both to look ahead and see one lay instead. 'Cause love can swear it won't descend, but even forever ends. What happens when forever ends tonight? When hope gives up the fight, every tear becomes the proof that I believed in you. We were fire in our hands. Now I'm left with broken plans, and I never thought I'd understand. What happens when forever ends? When forever ends. The clock just crossed into the dark, and silence hit me hard. The city's sleeping, lights are low, but I got nowhere else to go. Your side of the bed stays cold, like it already knows that midnight doesn't feel the same when it's missing your name. I hear the seconds passing by, like quiet echoes asking why. It's midnight without you here. Every shadow feels too clear. Every breath is sharp and slow. In a room that won't let go, I reach across an empty space, still expecting your embrace. But all I hold when dreams fall through inside your room, burning bright, burning too soon. Every promise felt like gold, now it's just something I can't hold. Your picture's fading on the shelf, like we slowly erased ourselves. I run my fingers through the past and watch it scatter fast. I thought forever meant enough, but forever wasn't built for us. We were love that turned to dust, falling through the space between us. Every word we swore was true now drifts away from me and you. I try to gather what remains, but it slips like summer rain. And all I have when hope combusts is love that turned to dust. Your laughter echoes soft and low, like a place I used to know. Every memory leaves a mark, growing faint inside the dark. The air still tastes like what we were, sweet and heavy blurred. I breathe it in, let it fall, like it never mattered at all. I close my eyes to feel you near, but all I touch is empty air. We were love that turned to dust, falling through the space between us. Every word we swore was true now drifts away from me and you. I try to gather what remains, but it slips like summer rain. And all I have when hope combusts is love that turns to without a sound, leaving ashes on the ground. We were love that turned to dust tonight, a fading spark without a fight. Every tear rewrites your name in a story wrapped in flame. I'm standing in what we once touched, learning not to hold too much. And all I breathe when trust is crushed is love that turned to dust. Is love that turned to dust. We used to dance around this room like nothing could undo the way your fingers traced my hand, like you still understand. Now your touch feels unsure, like it's not as pure. Your kiss doesn't linger anymore like it did before. I see the distance in your eyes, like something in you saying goodbye. Love me like before, like we still believed in us, like forever wasn't fragile and nothing could corrupt. Hold me like you If there's a spark left in the dark, don't let it fall apart. Love me like before, like we still believed in us, like forever wasn't fragile and nothing could collide. Hold me like you used to do, like I still mattered to you before we started closing doors. Love me like before. If this is where we say goodbye, at least look me in the eye and tell me there's no flame to save before we let it fade. I'm not asking for too much, just the way you used to touch. Love me like before tonight, before we lose the light, before the silence takes control and breaks what we can't hold. Just one more time, the way it was before it turned to dust, before our hearts became unsure. Love me like before. We were still learning how to fly, still dreaming up our sky. Your hand was steady holding mine, like we still had time. We had plans we hadn't made, words we hadn't said, but somehow in the quiet room, forever ended too soon. I wasn't ready for that night, for love to lose its fight. It was a goodbye too soon, underneath the fragile moon. We weren't finished, we weren't through. There was still so much to do. Every promise left midair, every always hanging there, and I'm still stuck in that room with a goodbye too soon. His suitcase waited by the door like I knew before that something neither one of us could fully restore. I searched your face with second thoughts, for battles still to be fought, but your silence told me clear you were already not here. I tried to slow the ticking clock, but time wouldn't stop. It was a beat by too soon, underneath the fragile moon. We weren't finished, we weren't through. There was still so much to do. Every promise left midair, every always hanging there, and I'm still stuck in that room with a goodbye too soon. softly, almost kind, like you had rehearsed the line. Your eyes were steady, mine were not, trying to hold what we had got. The room felt smaller than before, like love had slipped out the door. We stood there frozen in the light, two hearts losing the fight. There was a moment in your stare where I knew you weren't there. It was the silence between goodbye, where forever went to die. No screaming words, no shattered glass, just a love that couldn't last. Every second stretched so wide, with all the tears we kept inside, and I still hear it every time. The silence between goodbye. Your shadow moved across the wall, like you knew we'd lose it all. I searched your face for one more sign that you were still mine. But something in the way you breathed told me you had already left me. Before your footsteps hit the floor, you weren't here anymore. I tried to speak but lost the sound, while everything fell down. It was the silence between goodbye, where forever went to die. No screaming words, no shattered glass, just a love that couldn't last. Every second stretched so wide, with all the tears we kept inside, and I still hear it every time. The silence between goodbye. If I could freeze that fragile space before the end erased, maybe I'd find the words to say to make you stay. But silence said we denied that love has slowly died. It was the silence between goodbye tonight, a fading echo in the light. Every tear rewrites the scene of what we could have been. I'm standing in that frozen time where your hand slipped out of mine, and all that's left inside my mind is the silence between goodbye. Is the silence between goodbye. We carved our names into the dark, like nothing could tear us apart. You swore the stars would be our guide, now they just watch from the other side. Your voice was steady when you said we never let this love turn dead. But somewhere in the space between, you stopped believing in our dream. I held the future in my hands while it was slipping like sand. It was a promise that died quiet between you and I. No thunder, no warning sign, just a fading line. We said forever without fear, now forever isn't here, and I'm not standing where we tried with a promise that died. Your shadow lingers on the wall like it remembers it all. The nights are longer than before, echoing what we them to dust. I replay the final look, like it's a page I can't unhook. I keep asking what went wrong, but silence answers all along. It was a promise that died, quiet between you and I. No thunder, no warning sign, just a fading line. We saw forever without fear. Now forever isn't here, and I'm not standing where we tried, with a promise that died. The vows could breathe, would they survive, or were they barely alive? Do we slowly let them fade in choices we never made? Now I carry what remains, like a scar without a name. It was a promise that died tonight, a flicker losing light. Every tear rewrites the truth that I'm still missing you. I'm learning how to let it slide through the cracks of wounded pride, but part of me still denies that our promise died. The daylight says I'm doing fine. I wear a smile like it's a lie. Every laugh I fake outside breaks a little more inside. Your name still lingers on my tongue, like something left undone. I keep it buried out of sight until the world turns off the light. When the silence fills the room, that's when I start missing you. These are the tears I hide at night, falling where there's no one watching. Every drop says you were right. Love can leave without a warning. I hold my breath so I don't break, but my heart can't separate the truth I fight with all my might. The tears I hide at night. Your shadow stretches down the wall, like you never left at all. I talk to memories in the dark, tracing where we fell apart. The clock keeps ticking soft and slow, like it doesn't wanna know how loud a quiet room can be when you're not here with me. I close my eyes to make it through, but every dream leads back to you. These are the tears I hide at night, falling where there's no one watching. Every drop says you were right. Love can leave without a warning. I hold my breath so I don't break, but my heart can't separate the truth I fight with all my might. The tears I hide at night. If morning never came around, maybe I wouldn't make a sound. But darkness lets the walls come down, and lets the truth be found. No one sees the storm inside. No one hears me when I cry. These are the tears I hide at night, shining in the pale moonlight. Every heartbeat calls your were low, like even time moves slow. Your voice was calm, too calm to fight, soft as the edge of night. You didn't cry, you didn't shout, just let the truth fall out. And every word you let me hear is still ringing in my ear. I tried to catch it in my hands, but it slipped like broken plans. The last thing you said is still inside my head. Every syllable cuts deep in the silence where I sleep. You spoke it like it wouldn't stay, like love had already walked away. And I'm still living with the thread of the last thing you said. Your shadow lingered by the door, like you stood there once before. But something in your eyes had changed, like we'd been rearranged. The air felt heavier than stone as I stood there alone, trying hard to understand how forever left my hands. I replay it every night, looking for a different light. The last thing you said is still inside my head. Every syllable cuts deep in the silence where I sleep. You spoke it like it wouldn't stay, like love had already walked away. And I'm still living with the thread of the last thing you said. If I could rewrite that line, change the ending one more time, maybe we'd still be here instead of disappearing. But words don't take themselves back, and hearts don't stay intact. The last thing you said tonight still keeps me up at night. Every echo finds its way through the things I didn't say. I'm learning how to breathe instead, with ghosts of what we had and all that lingers when I'm in bed. Is the last thing you It's the last thing you said. The curtains barely move at night. Moonlight spills a silver line across the floor where you once stood, like time still thinks you should. Your perfume lingers in the air, like you're everywhere. I turn around to call your name, but silence answers just the same. I know you're not really here, but you're everywhere I stare. There's your shadow in the room, dancing in the pale blue moon. Every corner holds your trace, like you never left this place. I reach for you, but touch the air, still feeling you there. And I can't escape the truth. Your shadows in my room. against the wall, like it never meant to fall. I tell myself it's just my mind, but memories aren't kind. But that feels bigger than before, like it's missing more. Every drink begins with you, then fades before it's through. I close my eyes to find relief, but even sleep brings you to me. There's your shadow in my room, dancing in the pale blue moon. Every corner holds your trace, like you never left this space. I reach for you, but touch the air, still feeling you there, and I can't escape the truth. What's gone and what I'm holding on. There's a shadow in my room tonight, flickering in fragile light. Every tear draws your shape in a love I can't escape. I'm breathing in what we once knew, still surrounded by you. And the hardest truth to assume, curtains barely move at night. The curtains barely move at night. Your picture's still beside my bed, like nothing's really said. I never moved it from its place. I still wake up to your face. The house still sounds the way it did before we broke in bits. I keep the lights on in the hall in case you call. I tell myself I'll let you go, but my heart won't close the door. If you ever come back, I'll be right where you left me, with the same two hands, still hoping you'll accept me. I won't ask where you've been or why you walked away. If you ever come back, I'll stay. I try to pack your memory, and there's something I could leave, but every road I try to take still bends back to your street. Your side of the closet's empty now, but I don't know how to fill the space you used to own when I'm here alone. They say some loves are meant to end, but mine still waits. I'll stay. Maybe pride should make me strong. Maybe I should move along. But something in me still believes in second chances we could breathe. I know it sounds naive, but I can't leave. If you ever come back tonight, through that door into the light, you won't find blame or broken glass, just a heart that never passed. I don't need you to explain or wash away the pain. If you ever come back, I'll stay the same. You didn't take the photographs or the jacket by the door, but somehow when you walked away, you took so much more. The room still looks the same to me. Nothing's moved at all, but something's missing in my chest, like a hollow in the wall. I try to live like I'm complete, but every beat feels incomplete. I'm left with half a heart tonight, half the fire, half the light. Every dream we used to start stopped somewhere in the dark. You walked away with the better part. Now I'm learning how to restart, but I don't know where to begin. Left with half a heart. Your voice still lingers in the air, like it never left my side. Every memory splits in two, no matter how I try. The mirror shows a fractured man, trying hard to stand, but love carved deeper than I knew when it slipped from my hands. I tell myself I'll make it through, but half of me is still with you. I'm left with half a heart tonight, half the fire, half the light. Every dream we used to start stopped somewhere in the dark. You walked away with the better part. Now I'm learning how to restart, but I don't know where to begin. Left with half a heart. If love could measure what it stole, you'd see the missing half of my soul. I'm breathing, but it feels so small, like I'm not whole. And every quiet truth I face still carries your shape. I'm left with half a heart tonight, trying to survive the fight. Every tear redraws your face in an empty space. I'll build again from what remains, through the silence and the pain, but until healing finds its start, I'm left with half a heart. We used to speak in always tones like time we got our home. Your hands once held me like a vow, now they barely know The way you look right through my eyes feels colder than goodbye. Like somewhere in between the years, you misplaced what we had here. I kept holding on for two while love was slipping out of you. It was when love forgot me, somewhere in the quiet, when your touch stopped fighting and your heart grew silent. I was standing in the same place, still calling out your name, but I became a memory. When love forgot me, your laughter doesn't land the same. It echoes without flame. Every promise we once made now feels delayed. I search for something left to say, but it's already gone. Like I'm the only one awake after love moved on. I tried to fix what I could see, but you were already free. It was when love forgot me, somewhere in the quiet, when your touch stopped fighting and your heart grew silent. I was standing in the same place, still calling out your name, but I became a memory. When love forgot me, if love could speak, what would it say? Did it slowly fade away, or did it choose a different door and leave me wanting more? Now I'm learning what it means to be left in between. It was when love forgot me tonight, turned warmth into goodbye. Every tear rewrites the truth that I'm still missing you. I'm breathing, but it feels empty, like something's missing in me, and all I am in the silence. When love forgot this dust where we used to stand, footprints fading in the sand. The walls still whisper what we said, but all the warmth has fled. Your picture's cracked along the frame, like it couldn't hold the pain. We built a home with fragile trust, now it's scattered into dust. I walk through echoes of our vows, but nothing's standing now. It's our love in ruins, broken stones and broken truths. Every promise carved in time, now lies shattered in my mind. We were fire, we were light, now we're shadows in the night. And I'm still searching through the bruises of our love in ruins. The garden where we used to dream feels colder than it seems. Petals falling one by one, like battles we never won. Your voice still lingers in the air, used to speak in future tense, like nothing could undo our plan. Your hand in mine felt permanent, like time was in our hands. But slowly something changed its tone. Your eyes began to drift. The word forever lost its weight in every quiet shift. I felt the distance growing wide while standing right beside you. We're fading from forever now, from promises we used to shout. Every dream is dimming down, like stars that won't stay out. I'm watching always slip away, turning into yesterday. And I don't know how to hold together when we're fading from forever. Your laughter sounds like someone else, a memory wearing thin. The warmth that used to fill this room no longer pulls me in. We stop fighting for the flame and let the silence win. Two shadows standing face to face, unsure of where we've been. I tried to reach for something real, but you were already leaving. We're fading from forever now, from promises we used to shout. Every dream is dimming down, like stars that won't stay out. I'm watching always slip away, turning into yesterday. And I don't know how to hold together when we're fading from forever. If love could freeze a single night, I'd trap us in that light before the cracks began to show, before we let it go. But forever's just a fragile word when hearts stop being sure. We're fading from forever tonight, from what once felt so right. Every tear rewrites the truth that I'm still holding you. I'm standing where our future was, in silence that gassed us. And all that echoes when I remember is us fading from forever. Is us fading from forever. The sky was quiet, almost still, like I knew how this would feel. You didn't scream, you didn't cry, just let the silence testify. Your suitcase waiting by the door said more than words ever could before. And something in your distance there told me love wasn't there. I felt it slipping from the air, like it vanished unaware. It was the night love disappeared. No warning sign, just sudden fear. Every promise lost its sound and fell somewhere to the ground. I reached for you, but you were gone before I knew it went wrong. And I'm still haunted by that fear. The night love disappeared. disappear. If I could rewind that hour before we lost our power, maybe I'd hold you differently before you let go of me. But love doesn't ask before it leaves, it just quietly retreats. Disappear. It didn't happen overnight. No sudden goodbye, no fight, just something quiet in your tone that told me I was alone. Your laugh began to sound polite. Your touch didn't feel right, like you were somewhere far away. Even when you said you'd stay, I felt it in the way you spoke, like something inside you broke. It was the day you changed, when your eyes turned strange, like I was someone you outgrew, not the one who knew you. Every promise rearranged, nothing felt the same, and I still replay that frame. The day you changed. We used to talk about forever, like we'd leave each other never. Now forever sounds too far, like a fading star. Your silence said more than words, like love was undisturbed, but I could see it slipping through everything we knew. I tried to hold you close that night, but you were already out of sight. It was the day you changed, when your eyes turned strange, like I was someone you outgrew, not the one who knew you. Every promise rearranged, nothing felt the same, and I still replay that frame. The day you changed. Was it something I didn't see? Was something wrong with me? Did love just slowly fade away before you chose that day? I'm still standing where we were, wondering what occurred. It was the day you changed tonight, when love slipped out of sight. Every tear erased the truth that I'm still missing you. I'm learning how to face the pain of loving you in vain, but I'll never quite erase the day you changed. We used to burn like summer nights, hands steady in the light. Your touch was fire on my skin. Now frost is settling in. The way you look at me has changed, like feelings rearranged. Your smile doesn't reach your eyes, it's warmth in disguise. I feel the distance in your kiss, like something's missing in the middle of this. I'm standing on the cold side of love, where heat isn't enough. Every word falls like snow on a heart that's letting go. You're close but I can feel you now. There's ice between us somehow, and I never knew this was the cold side of love. Your voice is softer than before, like it doesn't fight anymore. We sit in silence side by side, with nothing left to hide. The nights are longer than they seem. You drift inside your dreams while I'm awake beside the truth that I'm losing you. I reach for sparks that used to fly, but all I touch is goodbye. I'm standing on the cold side of love, where heat isn't enough. Every word falls like snow on a heart that's letting go. You're close but I can feel you now. There's ice between us somehow, and I never knew this was the cold side of love. If I could bring the fire back, I'd burn through every crack before the winter found its way into what we used to say. But some flames fade without a sound, leaving frost on sacred ground. I'm standing on the cold side of love tonight, watching warm lose its fight. Every tear feels crystal clear in the silence I now fear. I'm holding what we used to be, but you're no longer here with me, and all that's left of us is the cold side of love. The door still opens the same way, but nothing feels the same. Your footsteps don't echo anymore, just silence calling your name. Your pictures turn face down at night, like you can't stand the light. I try to move it far away, but it never feels right. I thought the nights would get easier, but they only grow colder. I'm still here alone in the place we called home. Every wall remembers you, like it doesn't want me to move. I'm still here alone with a heart made of stone, and I don't know how to let you go when I'm still here alone. Your voice still lives inside my head, repeating things we said. I catch myself turning around like you're just out of sight instead. The bed feels bigger than before, like it's missing more. Every dream is the same way with you walking out the door. softer than I feared, but somehow louder in my ears. Your footsteps faded down the hall like love was never there at all. The room still holds your outline faint, like dust tracing what we ain't. Every wall leans into me, asking where you used to be. I wait for something to break the quiet, but nothing moves, not even my breath. After you, only silence stays, stretching long through empty days. Every heartbeat sounds too loud in a world without you now. I call your name into the dark, it barely leaves a mark, and all I hear when hope declines is silence after you. Your coffee cup still by the sink, like you forgot what I can't unthink. The air feels heavier than before, like love slipped under the door. I try to drown it with the noise, but every sound just destroys the fragile piece I try to find since you walked out of mine. I tell myself I'll be okay, but silence answers anyway. After you, only silence stays, stretching long through empty days. Every heartbeat sounds too loud in a world without you now. I call your name into the dark, it barely leaves a mark, and all I hear when hope declines is silence after you. Quiet had a face to show, it would look like letting go. No shattered glass, no final fight, just fading into night. And now the loudest thing I know is how softly you let go. After you, only silence stays, hanging thick in broken space. Every tear repeats the truth that I am nothing without you. I breathe, but something's missing still. A love no echo can refill, and all that lingers in my mind is silence after you. Didn't slam the door that night, didn't even start a fight. You just stood there in the hall, like love meant nothing at all. Your eyes were steady, almost calm, while I was coming undone. I searched your face for one last sign that you were still mine, but something in your quiet stare said you were already gone. It was the way you walked away, like I was easy to replace. No hesitation in your step, no tears that you regret. You didn't turn, you didn't stay, just let forever fade to gray. And I still break when I replay the way you walked away. Footsteps echoed down the street, each one knocked me off my feet. I stood frozen in the light, watching watching us disappear from sight. The air felt heavier than before as you cried.